What's up guys, MJ105 Gunam here, and today I'm going to be unboxing the high-grade Lord Astray double rebake. Now I know it says load over here, but if you've seen my post from yesterday, the name is actually lost in translation because the base gunpla, according to the instruction manual, is called the Load Astray Omega, which we all know is going to be called Lord Astray. Of course, the box is a little bit crushed because I for some reason chose this version to leave to myself and send the other ones out to my friends. But the blurbs are all going to be on the screen right now. I'm filming this on a pinch, so I'm not going to talk too much, but we can see that it has some irrelevance. I know, it's the suits that came from the final battle. And of course we do not have a rear view because we have two modes for this thing. Of course this is technically the rear view of the quadro form, the reverso form. And the blurbs over here, and we have some more information about the Build Divers Re-Rise. And low price point over here as usual, but this thing did cost me 130 Hong Kong dollars, so it's not that bad. It's rather average when it comes to price. And then let's talk plates. So a plate over here, we have the plates that are gonna be included in the double rebake rifle set that is going to be coming out in December, albeit in black, and these parts may be gated away. Hopefully not, because I would really love to use the chest plate and try to see whether it fits on other kits, despite it using a rather unique peg system over here. And then here we have the B plate with all of the white, looking really chunky there, and yep, some more white armor and white hands. Moving on to the C plate with all of the black pieces. We have a unique back piece for the Astray itself. Some parts for the head, some parts for the chest, some parts everywhere. It's technically not black, but in a bluish gray, now that the light has shone on it. But in my opinion, these things will look cooler in black. Maybe I would do a painted build because some of the stickers are really horrible on this thing, as far as I've seen from the Gundam Base Tokyo preview video. Next up here we have the prune parts over here, kind of like a light prune. And we have the face, the back, the stand extender, not that I have none of these. I bought a few H2 Magnum SVs, okay? By a few I mean two, technically, okay? But anyways, we also have some more of the joint parts over here, and some duplicates. And then we have the, there goes the sticker sheet. Here you have the E plate over here with all of the yellow. Now, we need to sharpen these V-fins in order for the quadro form to look cool. And I don't know where this is, but it's nice that they are separating the colors pretty well on the yellow pieces, despite not having many of them. And since the sticker sheet has fell out, here it is. So yeah, these two gigantic white ones are for the cloak. So yeah, maybe I'm just going to be painting this thing entirely just to get this thing color accurate, because the light gray is really not doing it for me. And they're doing the reversal face like they did with the Gion, having a gigantic sticker for the entire face. Well, given that the Gion's face is an entire monitor screen, I can't really blame them for that. But they could really have color separated this better. But it does provide us with some cool panel lining though. Not to blame them on that, but these stickers, definitely a no-go for me. Next up, of course, here you have a sprueless stand, just because the reversal form cannot stand on its own. And then we have some poly caps over here. And some green beams that were included in the V2 Gundam. So the SB9 lime green beams. And we cannot forget the two wires over here. So, yep, a little bit short in my opinion, but yeah, the wired weapons from the Astrays are never really the best. So hopefully this doesn't occur, thanks to the shorter wires. I'm going to put them back in the box just in case I lose them. And then finally we come to the instruction manual over here. We have a nice look at the box art. And we have the front look of the reverso form and the front look of the quadro form. And then we have Koichi and Anch. I do not know whether the official name of the Purple Harrow is Anch, but as far as I know, that is Shiba's diver name. Moving on to the back, over here, here's the controversial part. The material gunpla is actually called the Load Astray Omega. So, yep, the name is definitely lost in translation, and Bandai and Sunrise has a lot of explaining to do as to why they decided to use the word load for the Japanese writing of lodo. And of course, we have some of the weapons displayed over here. We have the Gauntlet Saber Claws, very nice, and we have the Rope Buster Rifles. Thankfully, they did not get that wrong because they use similar characters and they sound similar. And then we have, of course, the head unit. Yeah, this thing does come with a head. And we have the trusty Haken. Filming this in a pinch, so I have not got enough time to swap the setups. Whatever. Let's move into the inside of the instructions. So, how does this thing unfold? We first of all have the usual stuff. Warnings, what not to do, parts count for Japanese on the order sheet, and the QR code right here. And we have the order of assembly on top with the key beside it. And we start with the torso and the head and the arms. They're literally the same. And we go on to the different parts of the right arm, left arm, moving on, and then the legs, and then the hips, and then the waist, the stand, moving on to the collared page, more of the stand, as yeah, I really don't know how to assemble that. And we have the weapons, so we have the trusty Hakens ripped off from the ball joints and tucked into the wires, with the beam saber claws over here. And then we have the the Rope Buster Rifle, and the transformation into the reversal form, which I need to attempt to, there goes Facebook, need to attempt to understand after I built this thing. Now, by the way, one point of attention, there is no parts here labeled the Lord Astray, so don't get your hopes up for a High Grade Cosmic Era Lord Astray. Second of all, I'm not going to be streaming this on the day that I filmed this and uploaded this because I have a family meeting to go to. That's why I have been filming this on a pinch. So, I will be streaming this on the later date, perhaps tomorrow at the usual time, but it depends. Okay, so it may be early, maybe late, I don't know, but I'm definitely going to be streaming this build, so don't you guys worry. It may take some time to set that up, however, because, as it did say, I'm not available tonight. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up for the unboxing. Sorry for the setup again, because, yep, a little bit of a pinch in time. Time is not my friend. But anyways, I'm going to see you guys in the stream, but if not, in the review. Peace.